Welcome to Rupert's Bird of the Day. Well, guess what? I went back to the heron's nest and it's empty. Where have they gone? All the way across the other side of the lake. Can you see them? There they are. This is some of the chicks that have left the nest and are now young adults. You can tell that they're young birds because they're sort of washed all over in grey. They haven't quite got all the colours of the grown-up birds yet. And they're probably very glad to be out of that small nest, and now they can get on with exploring and catching their own fish. Well done, Mummy and Daddy Heron. Well, today we're going to look at another bird. A couple of weeks ago, I found this mute swan sitting on her nest in the middle of a clump of reeds. She's been carefully tending her nest, checking it all is nice and snug and warm, because no doubt she is sitting on some eggs, and maybe we'll get to see them hatch. Now, today I came back almost 2 weeks later, and I had a look at her nest, and as I zoomed in, I saw something else. Sitting down at the bottom of the nest, I wonder if you can see something too. Have a closer look. Can you see a little grey beak? I think something's happened since I was last here. I wonder if we can get a better look. Well, hello, little fella. This is a baby mute swan, very unkindly called the ugly duckling. But as we all know, it will grow up into a beautiful swan, just like its mummy and daddy. Now, I think there's probably more than one there, but it's difficult to see. But that is really good news, and hopefully soon we will see them out on the lake swimming around. How exciting. And Mummy Swan looks like she's very busy preening and keeping her feathers nice and clean. And she may be nuzzling some of the eggs and just staying there until all her eggs have hatched and she's got all her chicks safely out. Hopefully we'll see how many babies she has when she eventually leaves the nest and takes her babies out for their first swimming lesson. Meanwhile, Daddy Swan is a very good daddy, and he patrols around the nest, making sure no one and no animal comes to disturb the new chicks. And he's very fierce if anyone gets too close, and he'd put his wings up and hiss. But at the moment, he looks quite relaxed and is obviously finding lots of nice things to eat at the bottom of the lake. He's a very handsome fella, but does like to put his head under the water a lot. Oh, I think he might have heard me. There he is, we can see him properly. Well, I hope you've enjoyed Bird of the Day, and I'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.